Hey guys, welcome back for part two. So let's talk about episode 67 right here. This is one of those episodes na it's one of those smaller episodes kung saan there's nothing like really significant about it, but there's still like a lot of things to talk about. So let's talk about this one specifically. All right, this scene right here. Nothing much happened here, but basically it's just the both of them just showing it's a continuation of that scene from the previous episode, but it's just them showing again assurance and that Maria Clara and Ibarra trust each other, diba? But what basically confirms here is that even though si Maria Clara ay isang produkto ng gahasa and from her perspective na isa siyang maduming tao, inassure ni Ibarra na, you know what, Mana Clara, no matter what you are, no matter who you are, ikaw pa rin ang mamahalin ko. So, basically, from that context, parang nakikita ko dito na, they had, is basically a proposal sa, yung nilabas ni Ibarra yung Rosario, akala ko sing-sing yun. Pero Rosario. Now, it can be interpreted in many ways. Pero from my understanding is that, you know what, parang sinasabi niya na, Maria Clara, kahit produkto ka ng gahasa, anak ka pa rin ng Diyos. And if ever na itong kasal na to ay mangyari man between the two of them, their marriage is going to be under the guidance of God. And, you know, what better way to exactly show that and gesture that to Maria Clara other than being in this setting right here kung saan napapaligiran sila ng mga um, ng ni Jesu Cristo, ni Mama Mary, and, nasa loob sila ng mismong altar. So, again, um, a lot of visual imagery here when it comes to the background. Symmetrical, it means na everything is balanced between the two of them. Basically, they simply love each other to the point na wala na talaga may paghiwalay sa kanila other than maybe outside sources, di ba? But yeah, I mean, overall, a very fun scene to see because I just like to see Mana Clara and Ibarra expressing their love with each other. Kasi gaya ng sabi ko sa isang episode, this is one of those tawag dito. This is one of those relationship na talagang relationship goals na both of them are very good role models pagdating sa relationships, stuff like that. In a world where um, it's very common um, sa mga influencers or at least sa mga celebrities, there's a lot of cheating and stuff. Given na itong mga cheating na nangyayari na to ay ay mostly spread out pagdating sa internet. So, alam ng lahat ng tao. Ito yung mga laging binabalita. Uh, it, it's great to see at least a very wholesome relationship happening right here in front of our eyes. So, this is really fun to see. And then this extended scene right here kung saan magkasama na yung sina Kapitan Tiago and Tia Isabel. It means na, the supposed marriage is going to be mutual. May understanding na from Maria Clara's family Wala na si Padre Damaso. I think si Padre Damaso ay nasa Manila na. So, wala nang nangingialam sa kanila. Yung basurang Padre Damaso na yun. Pero, yeah, I'm just happy na at least for once, magkasama tong apat na to kung saan hindi nagugulo si Padre Damaso. Kasi si Padre Damaso ang lagi nagugulo sa pamilya na to eh. So, Padre Damaso, good riddance. Huwag ka nang bumalik, please. And I'm happy to see Tia Isabel. I think she's happy to know na Maria Clara took that advice from her na Maria Clara should choose the person that she really loves instead of sticking with someone gaya si Linares. Linares o parang si Alfonso Linares, diba? So again, an extended scene from that altar scene, and I'm just really happy to see everyone's happy. Okay, this one, I was getting a lot of chills here kasi at the back of my mind, I've been rooting for Sisa to at least maybe remember Clay kasi sa amount of time na nagsama sila, maybe just a few days, pero Clay was very significant when it comes to stories, when it comes to Sisa's story here sa No Limitangere. And the fact na nakilala ni Sisa si Clay, it means na, um, kapag si Sisa hindi niya naiisip ang kanyang mga anak, there's a huge slight chance of hope na pwedeng bumalik sa norma si Sisa. Di ba? Sisa really needs support, pero, yung support na nanggagaling mismo sa mental hospicio, I think that's not enough. Sabi ng isa sa mga viewers natin, mention nila na kaya si Sisa ay biglang natakot kay Fidel kasi si Fidel kasi may mishandling pagdating kay Sisa mismo yung tinutulungan niya si Sisa. Baka that's just Sisa's PTSD um, happening. Baka hindi magandang trato sa kanya sa mental hospital during those times na kung nawala siya sa show na to. Pero what she really needs right now is probably support from someone that she recognizes, and no other person that perfectly and captures that is no other than Clay. Kasi from my understanding, walang ibang kaibigan si Sisa mismo, kundi si Clay mismo. Unfortunately, gaya ng sabi ko, Sisa needs to think less of her children. I know na nanay siya, stuff like that, pero she's been in a rough situation for a long time. Maybe a day wouldn't hurt kung saan di niya iisipin yung kanyang mga anak. Pero it's impossible kasi nga isa nga siyang nanay and nawawala yung anak niya for several days na. Pero the fact na if at least kalimutan lang yung anak niya, it will lead to her to her betterment. It's just sad to see na sa abangan makikita niya ang anak niya in person finally, na which is isang bangkay na, in which I think will lead to a more serious mental illness para kay Sisa mismo in the long run. So, oh man, it's going to break my heart seeing her heartbroken again for the millionth time. So there's that. I'm just happy na, again, Cly's been there with her for support. Pero, every time na nakapag-step forward si Cly, there's progress. Every time na there's progress, there are 2 steps backward na naman. Kasi dito, at least natulungan ni Cly si Sisa to remember her. Kinabukasan naman, babalik si Sisa in her mental illness state kasi makikita na niya mismo ang bangkay ng kanyang anak. So, again, that's just really sad to see. That's just really sad to see. But you know what? Huwag nating kalimutan again the performance of Barbie Forteza here. Simply amazing. You can really see, na even though she's crying, you can really see the happiness on her face. Even Sisa, um, her performance here is very, tawag dito, ano tawag sa word na yun? Performance na dito is very neutral, hindi halata, pero you can feel it deep inside that Sisa is incredibly thinking hard to remember who Clay is. Nakikita mo sa mukha niya dito mismo na madami nangyayari sa isipan niya, that she is trying to remember who this person is in front of her. And I'm happy that it worked at nakilala niya mismo si Clay. Um, Pag-usapan na natin Clydel. Again, another good scene when it comes to the Clydel character. At least on this scene right here, this is the most mature scene that I've seen. The most mature scene that I've seen of them together. Other than that other scene na yung binigyan ni Fidel si Clay ng tsaa after lumubog si Clay sa lawa para tulungan si Ibarra para si Elias sa buwayan na yun. Pero this is one of those mature scenes, mature narrated PG. This is one of those mature scenes na it's just both of them having this conversation. And you know what? I would like to see more of these scenes right here where they are just having a conversation. Walang masyadong that chemistry and that excitement. That those parts walang masyadong ganon. Those things are not in display, but it's just two human beings talking with each other, and I believe pinapag-usapan yata nila si Sisa. Parang ganun yata. Pero you know, this is also the scene na si Clay mismo ay nagpapasalamat sa kanya. So I simply love it. Clay finally being open about her feelings pagdating kay Fidel. And by feelings, I mean na she's just really thankful na na Fidel is indeed there para suportahan siya. And again, I'm just happy to see just both of them having normal conversations. I mean, I think both of them will work as friends, as maybe best buddies. Pero you know, we're on that Clydel road. So, mas gugustuhin ko maging mag-shota tong dalawa na to. Pero again, amazing scene right here. Ngayon, pagdating naman kay Salvaje, huwag natin kalimutan na nanalo ng Best Supporting Actor to kahapon yata sa, I think it was called Chicago Awards, something like that. Pero again, he's scheming. That's his thing. I completely forgot about the plan that he has with Pedro. Or I think, yeah, si Pedro yata yun or si Lucas. I completely forgot about that. Pero hey, turns out na magtutulungan pala tong dalawa na to para lumaki yung lumaki yung ebidensya nila na si Ibarra mismo ang supremo ng grupo na to, kung ano mang grupo to. So, pinaghalong Jose Rizal pati Andres Bonifacio na si Ibarra. Ito, man, this scene right here, yung kasama tayong mga vulture. Again, di ko maintindihan kung anong ibig sabihin ng scene na to, pero Peloso Pontacio's words implied that, you know, kasi diba sa vulture, whenever there's a vulture right there, umiikot-ikot na yan, hinihintay na lang ng mga vulture mamatay mismo yung tao. Kasi vultures are not hunters, but vultures are scavengers, di ba? So, man, when you think about it, sino ba yung vulture sa mundo ng Lolo Mitangere? So, ito isipin natin. Okay, vulture. Kung may taong namatay, pag may-ari na ng vulture yung bangkay na yun kasi kakainan na nila, 'di ba? So when you think about it, kaya pinakita dito si Padre Salvi habang nagsasalita si Piloso Potasio, as it turns out, again, si Padre Salvi yung vulture. And yung bangkay dito na, hindi pa bangkay, pero itong sugatan na tao ay si Ibarra mismo. Hinihintay na lang ni Padre Salvi mamatay si Ibarra para lahat ng tira-tira ni Ibarra ay mapunta sa kanya. At ano yung tira-tira na yon? Kung sa vulture ay yung mga laman loob, yung laman mismo ng bangkay, para kay Padre Salvi, ang mga tira-tira na yon ay si Maria Clara mismo. So I think that's the symbolism that they're trying to portray here. It's just Salvi just waiting for Ibarra to die. So that once Ibarra dies, he has Maria Clara all by himself. It is what it is, but that's a very interesting thing to include the vultures here. I'm not sure if this was in the books, but again, if this is an original thing from the writers, hey writers, nice job adding new stuff in the Noli Me Tangere story that actually makes sense. This actually makes sense. Last time that you guys did this that I was really impressed is connecting the buwaya with the corruption of the government, yung corruption ng mga praile, and then there's this other thing. Connecting all of that and putting it in a scene together, like some Christopher Nolan scene. I really like that scene in general. That was very intelligent. That was very smart. Um, and again with the symmetry. Cinematographer though, he likes the symmetry. I like the symmetry. A ton of symmetries have been happening here, guys. Altar scene with Manaclara, pati Ibarra. Pero here, two guards, yung cortina, Mama Mary sa gitna, and just the two of them. I think it just goes to show na, both of this is when ang magpapatumba kay Ibarra ay hindi lang praile at hindi lang isang korap na Guardia Civil or gobyerno. But ang mapapatumba kay Ibarra mismo ay kapag itong dalawa na to ay nagtulungan. So, it can be argued na since magtutulungan tong dalawa na to, the very embodiment of the government and the very embodiment of the Roman Catholicism, kapag nagtulungan tong dalawa na to, then it will lead to the downfall of Ibarra. And, we can already see that happening from a mile away. But once that it happened right there in front of our screens, then it's tangible. It's something that we can already see, and then it's something that we can be depressed about. So there's that. But yeah, other than that, that's my analysis to this episode. No, not fun episode, but amazing episode. It's in the smaller scale side of things, but again, it's an amazing episode. I'm excited to see the next one. And yeah, see you guys around. Thank you and take care, you guys. Goodbye.